outside of town of Boulder City, on 95 South Highway, lies an abandoned pet cemetery, which is also an alleged mafia burial. It is said that the pet cemetery was an unsanctioned use of federal land from the very beginning of 1931. At one point, friends of the cemetery tried to work out a deal with the federal government to legitimize the site, but for some reason, the project stalled. Eventually, El Dorado Valley was purchased by the city in 1995. Roughly 85,000 acres were designated as desert tortoise habitat through a formal easement designation that was adopted by ordinance. The ordinance prohibits all sorts of activities, one in which is the internment of remains. There was a rumor that the cemetery was established in 1953 by Marwood Dowd, a Boulder City veterinarian. Also, another rumor states that a civil engineer named Emery Lockett created the cemetery in 1953 and provided beautiful pet funeral services for only $50. This beautiful site has no official name. It is referred to as Boulder City Pet Cemetery or El Dorado Valley Pet Cemetery. In 1976, the Bureau of Land Management was requested by the state of Nevada to clear the land. Local citizens were enraged, in which they formed the Incorporated Desert Pet Cemetery Association and successfully fought against the removal of the pets. There's a theory that the Boulder City Pet Cemetery also served as a clandestine burial ground for victims of the mafia activity. This theory points out that it would be an ideal disposal site due to the fact that there are no official records kept of the cemetery occupants. A human grave could easily be passed off as a dog's. can see, many of the graves were marked by professionally engraved headstones. Some even had the images of the loved ones who had passed on. Due to the flash floods and the cemetery being in plain desert, many of the grave markers have been destroyed, along with the plots. Legend has it that you can hear from the distance the howling of dogs, or you can see a cat following you. One thing's for certain, these pets were deeply loved. Here lies Chip, the turtle. Thanks for stopping by and exploring this gravesite with us. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, stay creepy.